Now, tour operators have reported a great surge in the number of women in particular leaving their families at home to go on holiday on their own terms, to have adventures by themselves. The holiday companies say that the solo trips allow women to choose the way they fancy experiencing the world. But you wonder, wouldn't they make better memories if they had their beloved partners with them, Cosmo, and all their children, and maybe their grandmas and grandpas? No, but what is all this thing of going off on your own?
Well, yes, it is selfish. The question is, isn't it necessary sometimes? A woman has to escape for her sanity, for her emotional equilibrium. She needs to breathe. She needs to stop being a mom, a cleaner, a wife, just for 2 weeks in a year. What's wrong with that?
Really, you think that's fine?
I think it's fine.
I mean, you've picked up a couple of wives along the way.
I have.
And did they ever...
We always went on holiday. I wouldn't like to go on holiday on my own. I'm not one of those women who want to go climb mountains and all that sort of thing.
But if your wives had said, and you didn't have them at the same time, subsequent wives, if they had said, Cosmo, bye, the summer holiday this year, I'm going on my own.
I'd be heartbroken. I'd cry.
You'd be upset.
I'd beg them to stay.
Right.
But I would support their right. I'd support their right to do it.
I think he'd have a great time.
Narinder, I think we've got pictures of you actually doing this.
did.
She's not just walking the walk, she's talking the talk, and she did the holiday. Where? What the heck is going on here?
That's India.
Right. You went by yourself.
I went all by myself last minute. I thought, enough's enough. A lot of my friends had started going. I thought, I need to do this. And they said, you're going to love it. And and you know, when I went on my own, it was the first time in 30 years that I felt myself again. Because I've been with my husband 30 years, family, kids, and I went to India and I could do what I want, get up when I wanted, didn't have to do what they wanted to do, sleep when I wanted, visit where I wanted, and I was just myself. I was completely myself. I've never been happy. It sounds awful.
Did you appreciate your family more when you got back?
Yes, and they appreciated me more when I got back as well. And I think we must all do this. And I've got friends who do it and they swear by it. And I think, and we went to Italy and we did an away day. So one day we all did our separate things. We call it away day because you just need to be by. Who says you need to be with your family the entire time on holiday? That's a headache.
Well, it is, and that's what I was going to say as well. Going on holiday with your family is lovely. You make memories, it's great, but it's also not always a holiday for mums. You know, we are still having the toothbrushing fight. We're still cooking, you know, if you're in self-catering, you're still cooking and cleaning. You're just doing it in a house that isn't your own. It's exhausting.
I hate it.
So have you gone so far as to go on holiday without them?
All the time.
Oh,
you do?
I go, well, I often go, because I'm a writer as well, so,
you go to
I'm writing, I
weekend?
often go a few days here and there.
Okay, fine.
I'll often go and write by myself, but that's really a ruse. I could write at home.
Oh, this is you.
Yes,
this is you.
me.
What are you doing there?
I was in a cabin in Norfolk with my dog, writing. It was beautiful.
By yourself?
By myself. Absolutely joyful. On like biscuits on tap. They weren't gone when I went to get them because the kids hadn't snuck them.
Well, I'm going to say this now, and it's just the truth, but I think it's going to sound really slushy and sentimental and maybe a bit stupid, but this is how I really feel. So I've had to go away quite often on my own, but it's always for work. It's not a holiday. But if I get there and it's lovely, and there's something gorgeous happening, like say you could see a dolphin, or once I had to cover the first Disney Beauty and the Beast wedding. So there I was at Disney without my kids. And when I'm seeing something lovely and they're not there, and these days it's also the grandchildren, maybe especially the grandchildren, but don't tell anyone that, I just think, oh God, there's a wonderful, there's a marvellous, boat, and I haven't got my grandkids here. There's a wonderful Disney parade. My grandchildren aren't here. And the idea of having to phone them and tell them about it.
But then you can take them next time, because I did that in India. I did think, I would love the kids to see this. Oh my God, my husband would have loved it, but we're going again soon and we're going to share that.
So in other words, I don't really like going anywhere on my own anyway, even on the bus to Golders Green. I don't like it by myself. But B, I like my family there because I like them sharing it, and I have much more fun if they are
you like your family there.
I love my family. I like my family.
There it is.
I'm not going to Disneyland when I'm going on holiday by myself.
Yeah, this was work. It was work.
That's a bit sad, isn't it?
I'm in an off-grid cabin, really, by myself.
Cabin. Let's talk to Richard in Portsmouth, who knows about this because he does it. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hi.
Yes, I do it every year.
Tell me about it. Where do you go? What do you do?
We go to Ibiza every summer for a blowout, get away from the kids, get away from the wives and the girlfriends. Me and my mates, we go there, have a great week, come back, everything's happy as Larry, and then there you go, Needs to be done. You need to get away.
What
need to get away
happens
once
to you
a year.
when you're there and you, as Narinder says, are being more yourself than you've been for ages? I mean, can you talk to us about the debauchery and the whatever it is you get up to, or is a veil over what goes on in Ibiza stays in Ibiza? Is it that kind of a thing?
Well, unfortunately, my stepdaughter works there, so I have to be quite well behaved, and we all are. And obviously, we WhatsApp our partners and girlfriends and children when we're there. So yeah, we just need to get away. A week, once a year, we go away. There's about 4 or 5 of us. We go away. We're all men. We're all in our early 50s. We get away. That's it. Job done.
And do the wives and girlfriends do the same thing? Do they have a week to themselves going without you?
No, they don't. No.
Oh, well, therein lies the problem.
Why not, Richard?
You need to be packing her off on holiday for a week as well.
Well, they do. They like to go and do their things in the country. You know what wives, girlfriends like. They like to go away and have their little natter. They go out for their lunches and their girls get together. Yes, they do. Yes.
I don't think a lunch is really
Not quite
equivalent
the
to a week in Ibiza, do you?
You have to remember, a lot of men have golf.
Golf.
They have golf where it's every Saturday,
And
every
hours
Sunday,
and hours and hours.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
women don't have that often.
All right, Richard. Well, I suppose some women do play golf. Richard, thank you. Let's go to Pat in Suffolk. Pat, you're going to do this. Where are you going?
Well, I'm planning to go to Jordan to see, in May, to see little Petra and float in the Dead Sea. I'm going to float in the Dead Sea, which is something I've always wanted to do.
And tell me about going on your own, Pat. You feel good about that?
Well, I'm going on my own. My husband's not interested in sightseeing. Right. He doesn't like So I thought, blow it, I'm 60 this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on my own.
I love it.
So we are going, brilliant.
Yes,
we
good.
are going on a family holiday together, but I'm going to do this one on my own.
Pat, are you scared? Are you scared? Because I was actually scared of going to India on my own.
Well, I am a little bit, but I'll be honest with you, I was going to, before the war started, when I was going to go to Jerusalem and see, the sights of the Bible and that, but obviously the war and everything. So that put me off for a few years. But now, because I'm 60, I thought I'm going to go for it.
I love it.
Pat, would you like some company? Would you like some company?
I don't know about if I'd like a bit of company. I don't know.
Give me a call later, Pat. We'll talk about it.
Cosmo.
I think it's interesting
I'm going to pay a bit extra, and I'm going to have my own guide so that I can go at my own.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I can go at my own walk. I thought
I did that in India as well. I organised some guides and they were with me, so I didn't feel too alone.
I'll give you a hot tip, though, for Petra, the trip to Petra, which is A, wear incredibly comfortable shoes, but B, although you think it's hot because it's Jordan, for goodness sake, take a jacket, something really warm, because when the sun goes down there, it becomes incredibly cold and nobody's adequately dressed because nobody realises everyone's a tourist having a belting time. They don't realise. So I'd say I told you that, and do remember that, Pat. Have a great time. It's one of the great wonders of the world, Petra and Jordan. Be fantastic. Tracy on Facebook says, if you've got younger kids, then I personally think it's important to have those quality life experiences abroad with the whole family. It's also educational, and surely the kids are paramount. That's kind of where I am on this, I think, really. But Scully on X says, my girlfriends and I always have 2 weekends away, 2 weekends, kid-free, dog-free, everyone free. It keeps us sane.
Agreed. Agreed. I'm here for it. I honestly think it is, for my mental health, the single most important thing I do is get that space. And it could just be me. I'm sure there are other women who are fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to be a bit tougher. But my brain works at a speed that exhausts me. And I need time to decompress, not think about anybody else, including the dog, although I...
But we're lucky that we can. I mean, that is also... It
is a privilege
it's a privilege to be able to go on your own. I've only been able to do that now.
Yeah.
Because it is a privilege. Not many people can afford to do a family and a separate.
Exactly.
You can't. It's either family or the other.
And if it was either or, I would always prioritise the family.
But still, it's something that's very precious to you,
I would miss
obviously.
it.